Hey everybody, welcome to today's video. Today I'm going to be showing you all 20 pieces that I've purchased from Louis Vuitton, and I'm going to tell you 4 things that I wish I knew before I had done any of it. Let's do this. First, I want to tell you that I love Louis Vuitton. I am slightly obsessed with Louis Vuitton. I have read this entire book from cover to cover on Louis Vuitton, and multiple others on the history and the production of the product. I have even sat in the middle of France at the end of a roadway that had a gate on it that led to a Louis Vuitton factory. And I sat there for probably an hour just in amazement at what was happening behind that gate as far as production of these bags. Every one of the pieces that I've purchased, I've done with great joy and love in my heart. I chase the history of Louis Vuitton. And that is the first thing that I wish I knew before I purchased all these, that I was chasing the history. Because when I sat at the end of that street, looking at that gate that led down the road to the factory, I thought, there is some magic in this. And it became more of a feeling to me than a tangible piece of artistry. The second thing that I wish I knew before I purchased all my Louis Vuitton is how I would feel as trends took over and fakes flooded the market. I felt kind of invaded. I felt kind of demoralized because every piece that I have is authentic. And it kind of infuriated me that so many fake pieces were walking around and the fakes are starting to look so good. I felt protective over my pieces. I felt protective again over the history. The third thing that I wish I knew before I purchased all my Louis Vuittons is that sometimes I would worry about wearing the bag because I thought I might get robbed. These bags are so beautiful. You can tell when someone is carrying an authentic piece because it shows in the way you carry yourself. And there are times when I decide just to go without a handbag because I don't want to be out in public during certain times carrying a Louis Vuitton bag for fear of being robbed. And the fourth thing that I wish I had known before I had purchased my Louis Vuitton pieces was to go into the store and try the purse or the piece on. I don't live in an area where there is a Louis Vuitton store. 3 of my 20 pieces have been purchased in store. The other 17 were purchased online. And I would say a good half of them I'm thrilled with, I can use, I love them, they're fine. The other half pose some kinds of problems for me. For example, the backpack that I have here, I love it and it's probably one of my most traveled pieces. It has this pulley and this flap. When I use it in public, it's kind of cumbersome to close it and secure it. It's making this a little troublesome. This bag, which I absolutely love for the detail and the coloring, I rarely use because it has a zipper in the middle, and when it is opened, there are 2 sides of teeth that bite my hand every time I pull it in and out. Had I tried this on in the store, I might have gone for a larger size if there was one, or a different piece altogether that didn't do that. Because now this piece doesn't get the wear it deserves, because it's such a lovely bag, due to the fact that it kind of hurts my delicate skin. As a bonus, I'm going to tell you my top 5 pieces. When I say my top 5, they are all in the top 1% of things that I love, every bag. These bags are going to stay with me and I am going to let them appreciate and value, and the other pieces that I have as well. I bought an iPhone folio in the empreinte design. I have belts, I have shoes. I love every single piece of my Louis Vuitton. But the things that I think are the sweetest about them are these 5 things. Number 1, this little bracelet with the little locket on it. It's so adorable and just adds a touch of class to any outfit at all. Number 2 is this belt for the same reason. It has the very small Louis Vuitton print on it, so it's not ostentatious, but it adds a touch of class to a pair of jeans and a t-shirt. Third is this never full, and I highly recommend spending the extra money to get it monogrammed, because that discerns it from all the other neverfulls that are out there and the legitimate neverfulls. I also bought these little leather straps on Etsy, which protect the handles a little bit. One of the other reasons why I love this neverfull is because it came with this little pochette, and it is perfect to carry your passport and other little things, and it's a handheld clutch. And as you see, when you order your bag tag monogrammed, they also monogram this tiny little pouch, which makes it so adorable. And the last thing that I really love about Louis Vuitton, one of the sweetest little touches that they do is they send these little bags with the little pieces. This is the bag that my bracelet came in. This is a little bag that one of the locks from one of the bags came in. Every little detail is tended to with Louis Vuitton. Those are the top 5 things that I love, love, love about Louis Vuitton. And there's a million more. Right now I'm going to give you a pan of all the pieces that I have here. As I prepared for this video, I went through each one of these boxes and made sure that the dust bag and the receipt and any other notations that came with the package are in the box that they sit in. This made me feel kind of like a spring clean of my bags as well. I hope you've enjoyed today's video where I've talked you through the top 4 things that I wish I knew before I had purchased my Louis Vuitton pieces. I'm thrilled with my Louis Vuitton purchases. I love every single one of my Louis Vuitton pieces. And my goal now is to preserve them and to protect them and eventually hand them down to my family, with the hope that I will also hand down the love of the history of Louis Vuitton. Thank you so much for joining me today. I can't wait to see you in the next one. See you then. Bye.